Hello. And welcome back, my friends. And if you're new here, I am Lance B, and I am B reacting to a new video today of me, your daddy. I'm just kidding with you. That's my sixth sense of humor. That's actually for tomorrow. I know I'm pretty rotted, but anyway, no, we are actually reacting to the third part of this fascinating and chaotic fanfic that I've ever heard of. And I've read some fanfic in my day. I used to read some supernatural, Destiel, rotted, just overly sexualized, like Castiel and Dean Winchester just getting on. Or even my other favorite was some fanfic of The Walking Dead with Daryl Dixon and that sexy Rick Grimes. And they get all hot and bothered at the prison. That was the second season, wasn't it? Matter of fact, I want to go back to those fanfics. Those were really good. But anyway, we're doing my Immortal, the third installment. So without further ado, let's get right into this.
Hey, all you little fucking nerds watching online. We like to fuck in the ass.
X-rated!
Woo!
Yeah, come on, baby.
Here we go. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Suddenly, my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. No. I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I locked up and stopped having the vision.
Ebony, are you alright? Asked Draco in a worried voice.
Yeah, I said sadly as I got up.
Everything's alright, Anobi, said Vampire, all sensitive.
No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. Oh my fucking god, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2?
It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though.
Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then we went.
Okay, bitch. I love the Seinfeld jingle.
Everybody, come
Whoopi Goldberg?
Said the Professor Sinister in Japanese.
She smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She had long, dead black hair with blood-red tips and red eyes. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. I raised my hand.
It's Whoopi Goldberg.
I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it.
What is it, Ebony? Siesta? I love your nail polish. Where did you get it? Hot Topic?
Yeah, I answered. All the preps who didn't know what Hot Topic was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it?
How about now? She asked.
Okay, I said.
Okay, Corazon dismissed everyone. Professor Trevor said that she let everyone go.
Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried. Is Draco
just
going
love the
to die?
T-pose this whole time.
Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to look in. I looked at it.
What do you see? She asked.
I said I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes.
Okay, you can go now. See what
Made in
said
China.
the Professor
That's
Sinister.
awesome. I love that.
Bye, bitch, I said, waving.
Bye, bitch.
Chapter 25. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? If you don't, then I'll tell Justin to beat you up, and I'll tell all the readers to put viruses on your computer. You, Ravenfang spelled help. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car.
The prep slayer.
He started to fly the car into a tree. We went on top of it. Draco put on some MCR. We started tilling off each other's clothes fervently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar. I took off his black boxers. Then he put his throbbing you-know-what into my tool sexily. Oh my fucking god, Draco. I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting two gothic men with black long hair.
No! Please don't fucking kill us! They pleaded. But he just kept shooting us.
What? No! Oh my fucking god, I shouted in a scared voice.
Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes.
Oh, I started to cry, and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to
Wait
call
a minute,
Vampire.
are they eating during this whole thing? Because I hear chomping in the background. Just like they're eating chips while they're reading the, oh my lord. One thing I do love is I hit Internet Historian, and I forget the other guy's name. Something TV. Like, they like, when they laugh halfway through what they're trying to read, I think it's just like priceless.
He did with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. Lucian and Sirius. Chapter 26. A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a Good Charlotte t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood, and then told them what happened.
Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore.
We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office.
Sire, our dads have been shot, Draco said, while we whipped some tears from his white face. Enobi had a vision in a dream.
Dumbledore started to goggle.
And how do you expect me to know?
Kill preps, get money.
Divisional?
I glared at Dumbledore.
Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See? Is that tooth of character?
You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some f***ing people out there to look for Ceres and Lucian. Ponto.
Okay, he said in an intimidated voice.
Are these has changes distracting?
Where are they?
Yeah.
I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, Longden, I said. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few mistunes, he came back and said people were going out to look for them. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. Everyone in the room stated to cry happily. I had saved them.
What?
Draco, Lucian, Sirius Bond, Vampire
you,
all
brother.
came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine.
Come on, Ebony.
Said the professor. I have to tell you the fucking prediction.
I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed. Professor Sinister took out some black cards. She started to look into a black crucible ball. She said,
Who is Tara? Tara! I see dark times are near. She said, battery.
She peered into the balls.
You see, you must go back in time.
She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had.
When Voldemort was in Hogwarts, before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now do you think he would still become a Voldemort
He's
if
getting
he was
laundry
in
right behind him.
Rome?
I shook my head.
You must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he
is still evil.
How is
And then
this?
you must kill.
Okay, hold on. Okay, come on, Mouse. How does this bitch get uglier and uglier every part? This is the worst. Like, I don't even recognize her from the first part. Jesus Christ! Like, they really did her dirty. I mean, she wasn't that great to begin with, but this was. She looks like a melted candle at this point. Jeez Louise. God help us all.
I said sadly. I went outside again, sadly. Chapter 28.
What f***ing happened? Asked Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened? Asked everyone else.
The problem is, I have to seduce Voldemort. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him.
It's okay, Ebobi, he said finally.
Ebobi?
But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you?
Of course not, I gasped.
Really? He asked.
Sure, I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then I took off Draco's My Chemical Romance shrift and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He had replaced the vampire tattoo that said Inobi on it. Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before. I took off my clothes, and we were in for the ride of our lives. We started Frenching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively, we did it.
I love you, Ebobi. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm.
Oh my God.
We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly,
Jesus Christ.
What the f*** are you doing?
That's what I'm saying.
it was Snape and Professor McGoggle. Chapter 29.
Oh my Satan!
We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily.
Come now!
We did it guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket.
The caramel.
Hey, what the fuck? Vampire shooted angrily? Yeah, Buster. What the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protected. Oh, sorry. Snoop laughed meanly.
Snoop?
Shut your mouth, you insolent fools! Yelled Professor McGoggle.
She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it.
I think
Draco
McGoggle
started
was
to
the only
cry all
time that
sexy
they
and
never
sensitive.
mispronounced her name.
Because he's a sex bomb, lol. And then, he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily.
What?
None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand. Crossio, I shouted. Snape started to scram. He dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballets. I stopped to curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that they were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said...
Okay, Cerberus, I'm going to go now.
She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry.
God.
It's okay, Inobi, said Draco. Evergreen will be alright. Remember the Sidio you took of Snake.
Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips. No!
Wow!
We screamed sadly. He took out a camera angrily. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shouted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me.
You must stab vampire.
He said to me.
If you don't, then I'll rap Draco.
No, you fucking bastard. I yielded. Snape laughed angrily. He started to pray to Voldemort. He started to do an incapacitation dance around the strokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so that they would distract Snape.
Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. God damn it. Vampire yelled.
Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
My words exactly.
You ridiculous Donderhead. Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes. Yeah, just as he was about to rape it.
Crossio, I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile,
motherfucker, what the fuck?
Motherfucker,
That's just hot.
Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio.
You dunderhead.
Shooted Snape, but suddenly, Cerberus came. Snake put the whip behind his back.
Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied.
But suddenly, Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka, Sirius said to Snape. No, I'm not. I was teaching them something, Snape clammed.
Oh, fucking yeah. And then, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows. And Snap was in it. Chapter 44. Author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but Everett, stop glamming, okay? If any gothic people are reading this, then you rock. Oh my god, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Flatten is so hot. Lol, I hop Harry will become gothic, cause my friend told me he is really emo in this book. OMFG, I'm leaving W pretty soon, can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back.
That's me car! Shooted Draco angrily.
But suddenly, it was revealed who was in the car. It was Voldemort!
Now I shall kill thee all!
Thunder came in the room.
No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. My god, look at this casting call.
Suddenly, Willow,
this
Mary,
casting
Diablo,
call.
Ginny, Dracula, Fred, and George, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in.
What is the meaning of this?
And Voldemort looked away, because Dumbledore is the only wizard that he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick.
Oh my goth! Slugborn gasped. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him, Snake ejaculated menacingly. Cruciatus! Screamed Harry.
But the sparks from his wand only hit Trixie's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the video camera. Oh my fucking
Video
god,
camera.
I cried, because the video of me in the bathroom. The video of me doing it with Draco.
If you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can just be like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. he laughed meanly.
No, I screamed.
I saw too, she's gonna show everyone depict her! Harry shouted angrily. Shut up! Lumpkin roared. Foolish ignoramuses! Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon. Die! Think again, you fucking muggle poser! Harry yelled. And then he and Diablo and Navel both took out black guns. But Voldemort took out his
I love the
own
one fall off for
You guys are in a Latin standoff, I shouted desperately.
Jesus.
Echo Neville's wand! Cried Voldemort.
It suddenly, Neville's wand was in his hands.
Now I shall kill thee all, and Ebony, you will die.
He made lighting come all over the place.
Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried.
I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slit my wrists with my friends as we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2, and do it with Draco. But I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra!
Is that the end?
That is the end.
Holy shit.
And that's it. 80 minutes of incomprehensible drivel. Thank you for tolerating
That
it.
was really
There's also
the.
going to be notifications and thanks from here on, so feel free to quietly walk out the door. I'll do a short video at some stage on the origins of the author. I think there's quite an interesting story there. There have been a few people to claim to be Tara Gillespie, but I'm not too confident in any of them, to be honest. I'm going to do more of these because, frankly, they're fun, and there are a couple stories in particular that need to be brought to the big screen. One of them is Sonic High School, and the other is Jeff the Killer. And Jeff the Killer in particular, because somehow it has risen to be one of the most popular creepypastas of all time, and it is
I think I'm going to do that
absolutely
one next.
one of the worst quality. So I'm hoping to change a few hearts and minds on that. Right, now shout-outs. Shout-out to Sorry TV. Thanks very much for doing this.
Sorrow
and for your
TV.
fantastic range of characters. An apology to Chris Reagan. He had a spot in the final scene, actually.
Fallout
In
76
chapter 39,
interns?
there's this
Really?
hacker character that supposedly hacks into Tara Gillespie's account and does all these things to the narrative that's very meta. And I got him to record the lines and everything, and he did a good job, but it just didn't work in the flow, and it looked as though we had written this thing into the script rather than actually already having been there. So I just cut the whole thing out. By the way, this is also an abridged version. The proper version is twice in length and features a subplot involving a teenage heartthrob love interest, Tom Riddle, if you're looking for more. What else have we got?
Tom Riddle.
NordVPN, if I haven't mentioned them. And that's about it. Fangs.
Thanks to you too, my friend. Thank you, internet historian. Pause that shit. Wow, that was a hell of an ending. Look, I thought I read. I used to have a friend who is a writer, and he's been published and blah blah blah. And he used to talk shit to me when I told him that I read fan. He's like, "That's a low hanging fruit. That's not even real writing, stuff like that." I'm like, it's a guilty pleasure, but this kind of fanfic, oh my god, wow. But I mean, otherwise, it was funny. After seeing all three of them now, I really did enjoy it. There were some parts you might think is like, oh, I'm not enjoying it. I did really enjoy it because Internet Historian Sorrow TV did a great job, did the storytelling. And the way they edited the video, the story, was fantastic. It just was so entertaining all three parts. So I give it to them because they did a lot of work. Like, it takes a while to edit videos and especially what they did. I could, that would, I could never. Oh my God. Especially at the end, he said he had to talk to all these people. That takes some time. Like, I want to get when I do a video, I want to get it done within that day. I hate to like prolong getting a video done day after day. It's just like I could get so many videos done in a week compared to getting just one video done. That's why movie reactions take so much longer, because you got to edit it down for copyright reasons, or they'll just block the whole video, and then all the work you've done is for naught. So that's the reason why I really was apprehensive doing movie reactions or even TV show reactions, because it takes time. If you're not used to, if you're just watching it, you kind of take it for granted of what we do as creators of the editing process. That it's by the end of the day, your mind is so numb, you're emotionally drained. You need to go, like, take a nap, pop a B12 just to get your energy back. It takes a while. It's draining just staring here, like, and to make sure you edit it down enough that it's worthwhile to get the video edited and not getting blocked. So always try to support your creators that you enjoy as far as movie or television. And I always try to, if you can't help them out financially through their Patreon or their super thanks under the video, at least give them a thumbs up and a subscribe. That helps tremendously. So, but yeah, like, it's talking about that. Please like and subscribe to this video. I enjoyed this so much. This is a third part. We're still in the poll. This Friday is the last day. You can put your vote in for either Call Me By Your Name. I'm hoping that would win. I really kind of want to watch Call Me By Your Name, but the other one is Brokeback Mountain, which is equally just a great film, I've been told. And so, but I think I really want to see Call Me By Your Name, because that's a newer one. But either one, I'll be happy with. It's Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger. Rest in peace. Brokeback Mountain. How can you go wrong with that? But I love me some. What's his name in that? Call Me By Your Name. Who has all that issues? I can't even think of it now. My brain dead after watching this. So anyway, y'all take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please like and subscribe. All that good stuff. And bye.